ACIM Insights Lesson 260. Let me remember God created me. The sentence that stands out to me this time as I read this lesson is, "Yet, as your thought, I have not left my source, remaining part of who created me." Jesus reminds me that I am God's thought, and if I am God's thought, so is my brother God's thought. We all came from the same source, the mind of God, and we remain there. We remain as thought in the mind of God. It is helpful for me to remember that this and only this is the truth. It is helpful for me to remember that my dreams of something else being real are just illusions. It is helpful for me to remember that my brother's dreams are just illusions. It is helpful for me to return to remembering that the only truth of everyone in the world is that they are unified thought in the one mind of love. This remembering comforts me and brings me peace. This remembering cuts through all the ego's clutter and deception. All the conflict of the world is easy to cut through. It never happened. All the myriad stories of differences and separation are false. They are lies. They are substitutes for the truth of our one identity. We are all the same love in the mind of love. That alone is true. Today I will rest in this remembering. Today I will be comforted in this remembering. Today I will practice remembering that I did not create myself. Let me remember God created me. How God would have me be, I am. It's helpful to look at the implications of the recognition that God created me. First, the Course tells us that God is love and nothing else. It then tells us the implication is, God is but love, and therefore so am I. The Course also tells us that love is eternal, changeless, and forever extending itself. Since I am love, I must be changeless, eternal, and forever extending love. Therefore, I am harmless and invulnerable, perfectly safe. Being harmless, guilt is impossible, and fear is inconceivable. Joy and peace are my natural state, for they are simply attributes of love. All this I recognize when I remember God created me. I remember myself and share God's holiness when I remember God created me. I recognize myself in all my brothers when I remember God created me. I am wholly free of conflict and filled with the joy of sharing love with all that is when I remember God created me. Today, let me remember the truth that I am created by God. I could never create myself in truth.